Well, the market closed. We were down all day pretty much on TECL. And then the last, really all day long, went down all the way to 174.19 after it was at 198 yesterday. And it was up, 12 cents yesterday. And today, by the close, it was up $2.70, so 189.38. So we're $1.38. We're over $1 from where we started when I made the purchase of when I sold the 22 put contracts for 170 strike. We were trading around 188, so we're trading at 189 now. So I guess that's good. It has been quite volatile though. Like I said yesterday, I did buy 210 total shares in my cash account, so that I have about 39,000 total. I had bought them at 186 near the close yesterday, and I sold them near the close today at 189. So I made $3. So $630 for the day in the cash accounts. That's not really that great, but it is what it is. Sometimes I like to go ahead and just go ahead and take the profit. It looks like with the volatility, it could be over 200 tomorrow, and it could be down to 175 again. So not sure where we're going from here. One thing that's got me a little cautious is because the Dow's up 500 points 2 days in a row. So if we said Dow pull back, the NASDAQ was down. It was negative early this morning. I think it was down 200 points, and it closed up 72. So I'm not sure what all that's about. Not sure why it dipped this morning, and it took all day to get back, but the results ended up were pretty good. So our 170 still look good. We got 3 weeks to go, 3 weeks and 2 days to go. I think we're still good. I started thinking when it was down to 177 or something like that today, I thought, wow, if it gets put to me, maybe I just hold it, because I'm really thinking this thing's going to be over 225, maybe 250 by the end of the year. Could be wrong, but I think with 5G coming out, I just think that tech's going to rally. Apple's going to be up big in the Christmas season. I don't think tech got hurt as bad as some of the other industries. Definitely the retailers that were on the edge. Some of these big retailers that you hear about, though, if you look at the market cap, some of these big restaurants and retailers that I've been looking at the restaurant stocks, they might be worth $2 billion. And nowadays, $2 billion is nothing. I mean, Google can sneeze and spend $2 billion, And so these companies like Apple that have so much cash on their books, they could go buy, 5 of the biggest restaurant chains, and it'd just be nothing to them as far as cash flow goes. So you really have to put it in perspective. Sometimes things are not what people think they are. They don't realize how big companies like Facebook are, how big Apple is. These are trillion-dollar companies, and then we're talking about billion-dollar companies. Maybe some of these restaurant chains, even though they might have thousands of stores, maybe they're only worth $700 million. And $700 million sounds like a lot of money, but in the whole scheme of things, it's not that much money. So I guess it's somewhat relative or whatever. So, but you do have a lot of employees that do work at some of these big retail stores that have a lot of locations and restaurants. So people see it a lot, but how much impact it really has on the economy, I'm not really sure. But I think technology has really come away fairly unscathed with this. Now the China thing, that could hurt some of the tech. I think there will be some of the technologies, they're already doing it, going to other places other than China, at least to have some backup part suppliers and, you know, whatever. So we'll see how that goes. China does so much business, though. It's really hard to replace them. But, you know, if anybody can do it, these big technology companies can. So good day. So we're, you know, we're looking at almost a week into this thing, and we're up a point, so we're not down. And the option itself has already decayed some, so we've decayed a couple of points. And I think we're going to get the full value on this. If not, if the stock gets put to me, or a security gets put to me, I may just hold it for, you know, some points and then go back in again. But to be aggressive and get it at 170. Now, like I said, when I was doing this, you could have sold the 130 puts or 140 puts even. And at 130 puts, you'd be looking at, wow, what, 30 minus 90? You'd be looking at $60. You know, the thing would have to go down $60 to, you know, be out of the money. And you're still getting paid pretty good for them. So if you go back and look at the first video. So I think some of the people that are can look at this and buy, you know, way out of the money, you know, $50 out of the money. And even if the thing were to tank, I realize it is a 3X, even if the thing were to tank significantly, TECL, if you look at the 10-year chart, is up dramatically. And so I think that that's why I really love this ETF, because I feel like if you make any mistakes in it, as long as you're long and you hold it, then it's going to come back. Anyway, it has the last 10 years, has great track record or whatever. So that's why I love this. I love this ETF. And I think technology's, you know, going to be here to stay. I mean, technology, you look at the technology now and you think we have so much technology, you're just not even going to be able to dream of the technology that we're going to have in the future. I mean, right now your handheld device can do so many things and we take it for granted. But in the future, they're going to be really do a lot more with all the AI that we have. Just a lot of the learning and stuff like that is just going to be transformed over the next few decades, I think. So anyway, so good update. Today didn't look good at all for most of the day. I remained calm and then ended up making $630 by the end of the day on the cash accounts, and was up over a point from where we started. So it's a good day. We'll see where we are tomorrow.